What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Sneaker Knocker, the one and only judge of all kicks in the power on YouTube, and you can refer to me as the Sneaker Judge. And today, before I get into this video, I just want to hope and wish that everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving, because I know I did. I enjoyed it with my lovely wife at home. We cooked, we made some good ass food. We had a little mixture of seafood. It was delicious. It was amazing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go out and visit my family like I would have wanted, and I always wish and hope for each and every year, but due to work the next day, I wasn't able to go travel. So hopefully this Christmas I'll be able to go spend it with my family. And I want to hope everybody had a wonderful shopping experience this Black Friday that just passed. It was yesterday. Today's now Saturday. So after this, I'm going to go watch that movie Creed Part 2. And then from there, hopefully down the line this week, I can go see Ralph Breaks the Internet, because I'm a big fan of the first one. And I hope that the second one is just as amazing. I'm a big fan of these anime, Disney, Pixar movies. And, you know, my top movie is, you know, Dora the Explorer. I meant to say Finding Nemo and Finding Dory Part 2. Those are good classics, as well as Lion Kings. And I see that they're making a new Lion King. And I hope that one is just as amazing as the first one. But there's a lot of movies to get to and that are out there that has been already released and that are coming up. And I don't want to cover too much of that, but I'm going to get into this video. This video is about the most ugliest, disgusting color schemes and sneakers that were dropped and released this year of 2018. I feel like they could have done better. It was too many releases, and the ones, they just destroyed the game with releasing so many ones. But unfortunately, luckily, those ones that were released, they didn't make the top list because they actually had some good color schemes to them. But it was a lot of other sneakers, and I'm not just going to do Jordans, Nikes. I'm going to have a mixture of both Jordan, Nike, Adidas, as well as Pumas. And it's no significant order, so we're just going to get into the list. My first choice is the Super Moon Adidas Yeezys 500s. I don't like that color scheme, and I feel like with Yeezy and what he's doing with all of these 350s, these V2s, 350s, and these 500s, these 750s, and whatever the numbers are, I feel like he's just consistently dropping similar colors, so it doesn't really have any real significance. With the standout is like, if you cop one pair, you cop them all. And with these Super Moon Yellow Yeezys, I feel like they're just similar to the Salt. They're similar to whatever type of color scheme that he has already released. I feel like it's too many similar comparisons to the ones that are of the similar style. And with those are a pass, and I don't feel like people should have copped them. And if you did, you just follow along with the hype trend, because those sneakers are really not stand out. They're not like the Frozen Yellows at all. They just a lighter color of a Salt, or a little darker shade of the Salt, and whatever other colors like the Sesame he probably already released in the 500 color wave. And it's like too much. He's doing too much. Moving on, the acronyms, the Air Prestos, those joints, the pink ones, I feel like those are ridiculously ugly, and the people who cop them are just following the hype trend. Because what are you going to really wear with that sneaker? Like, it has too many colors. It has the white and the black base, but then you have the pink, you have the hint of the highlighter yellow, and then you have the blue, and it's like, what are you going to really wear with that sneaker? That is the collector's items. That's the sneaker that you put up in the shelves, you put up in the display case, and that's not a sneaker that you really are going to be able to wear, so why buy it? Next on the list is those recent Jordan 3s that released. I think they're called the Chlorified, and whatever that color is, with the gray and the green and the black. I feel like that's an ugly color scheme to put together, and if you went out and bought that sneaker, you really have no style of taste or style of choice, because what are you really going to put together with that outfit besides keeping up with the basic color of that green that really stands out, and the rest of the colors of the gray and the black really don't go well. And I think that is a disgusting color scheme that they released. Next up on the list are the the Dragon Ball Z Frieza Adidas Young Ones. Those joints are ugly. I respect that they did a collection for Frieza, because he's one of the best characters of Dragon Ball Z, but that color scheme is ugly. What are you going to really wear with those colors of the white, the purple, and the pink? How much? And it's base It's not even a base purple or pink. It's a base white. What are you gonna really wear with that? So those are a pass for me, and I would never even think about buying those. Which is why I bought the triple purples, as I mentioned in my past videos. I really feel like those triple purples of the Young One Adidas should have been referred to as the freezers. Moving on, you have the Tinker Jordan 6. That 6 right there is just, why even put that sneaker out in that silhouette? It's like, what are people gonna really do with that color scheme? Like, you can't really wear too much stuff with it. It's a base white sneaker. It's predominantly white. Then you have the hint of the gray with the pink, and it's like, what are you really gonna do with that sneaker? Like, it's really like a pass for me. And anybody that really brought it is because it was probably at the outlet mall or your local Nike factory outlet, and it's like, that's why you brought it, just to add to your collection, but you really don't have a sense or connection to it. You just brought it, and you just brought it to buy it, following along with the hypebeast trend or whatever you want to call it. Moving on, you have the Justin Timberlake beige jumpers. It's a mixture of the Jordan 3s, and I really feel like, I respect the fact that they gave him a sneaker, but that whole color scheme is ugly and ridiculous. And anybody that went out and bought that sneaker are just a hype beast follower. You just go along with the trends. You really don't have any connection to the silhouette, the color scheme. You're just buying the sneaker to buy it, and you're not gonna be able to wear it, because what are you gonna really wear with that ugly color of beige? It's like an off brown. It's not really doing too much for me. Then you have the next on the list. You have the son of Gohan. Like, why would they disrespect Gohan like that? He's like one of the strongest characters of the Super Saiyans and Dragon Ball Z, and it's like, why would you just give him a old ugly ass purple sneaker that looked like a fucking dad shoe, if you ask me, and got holes in it, and it's like the netting, and like, I don't really like that mesh and that whole concept. I really feel like they did him dirty, and they could have done a better design for the whole Son of Gohan and all the rest of the sneakers that were released with the Adidas and the Dragon Ball Z collection. Moving on, you have those wing Jordan 5s. Now, I respect that they was giving it as a collection for people in Chicago and the children and community, but all of that color and graphic comic book shit on the sneaker is fucking corny. Like, please stop producing sneakers like that. Like, for real, like, produce clothing. That's more like it. But to put it on a sneaker, like, what is people gonna really wear with that? Like, yeah, you could get one good wear out of it in the spring and the summertime, but other than that, that sneaker is trash. Like, the tattoos coming out in this month of December are better than those, because it's more dark. It's more of a darker base, predominantly dark, with the dark colors of the red and the black, with the little hints of white. More is a lot of hints of white as the tattoos display, but I really feel like that whole Jordan wing jump offs was just a disgusting release, and it was disrespectful to the Jordan brand. Moving on, you got those Tinker 10s. Now, what the fuck were they doing with those Tinker 10s with the fucking mixture of the colors and the mixing and the matching? Like, who's really gonna buy that? Yeah, it looks similar to a Nick color scheme, but with that all aqua hint at the top of in the insole, it's like, what are you doing? Like, with the black and the white, it's like, yeah, you should have just left it with the black, the white, the mixed colors of the blue, the royal blue, and the orange. But adding that extra hint of the aqua, the turquoise, whatever color that is, just destroyed that sneaker. And it's like, y'all should never release that. As I mentioned, Jordan has been coming out with some disgusting color schemes, releasing some ridiculously ugly and disgusting sneakers. People are only buying them just to buy them, because they're materialistic, and they're so influenced by the culture of sneakers that they have to get whatever pair, even if they don't like it or not, and they don't have any real sense of connection towards the sneaker. Moving on, you have those South Beach Jordans. You have those South Beach Jordan 8s. Like, those South Beach Jordan 8s are okay, but they still made it to this list because, in my opinion, they're just so plain. It's like, could have did more color. You could have added more color of the South Beach trend of, you know, the blue and the pink or whatever that color is. I really feel like they should have added more color, just instead of leaving it predominantly white. That's all I have to say about that sneaker. Moving on, you got those denim Foamposite 1s. Now, those denim Foamposite 1s, now those joints are like really out. They ridiculous because they outright ugly, because I really feel like Nike was just trying to be so caught up with the denim that they had to release a Foamposite They should have just kept the Jordan 4s and the denim Levi, because releasing a foam posit that is denim and you can hardly tell it's denim is like, why? Why even bother? Like, you should have just left that out the picture. Moving on, you got those International Flights 12. Now, when I first seen those flights, I was like, damn, I gotta get these shits. But then I waited. I wasn't impulsive. I was patient. I waited till I got a couple observations of them in hand, as well as watching YouTube videos of the people who were able to get theirs early. And I looked at it and I was like, this is not a sneaker that is jumping out to me. At first it did with the color scheme, because I like navy blue, but the white that is predominantly on the sole, up around the sole, doesn't strike well with me. And I know that it's really going to get destroyed. It's going to start to yellow, and it's going to take away from the navy and a little hint of red. Also, you have those Jordan 11 IEs. Now the Volt, the Flash Crimson, and the teal, those are ridiculously ugly. Those are disgusting sneakers. And anybody that is stepping out in those sneakers, you're only stepping out in them because they were cheap and they're affordable on StockX and wherever you can find them. Them shits are going on sale. They haven't hit the Nike outlet factories, but them shits are cheap as fuck right now. And that's the only reason why you're buying them, because you're so caught up on the brand of Jordan and you just have to have a pair. And if your money was looking low and you still wanted to be materialistic, you went out and bought those shits just to be like, yeah, I got money, this, that, and third. Them shits is trash. Like, throw them shits in the trash or throw them shits on the fucking wire. You know how we do it in the hood. Moving on, the Jordan Taxi 7 lows, those joints, out of the whole NRG release, those are the ugliest ones to me, because that yellow doesn't go well with the red and the black. The peaks, as you see on the side of it, I really feel like the material is well done and put together, and it's soft, as I heard people say during the reviews, but the color is just ugly, and it's just like the least attractive 7 low NRG that was recently released. And then you have these high orange joints. I think they're the Goku ones of the young one sneaker collab with Dragon Ball Z. Them shits is ugly. Throw those shits in the trash. That whole orange and yellow and the purple scheme, just throw that shit away. That shit is trash. Should never even release this shit. I know and I respect what they're trying to do with the collab with Dragon Ball Z and Adidas. They all go together. It's China, it's Asian, it's anime, all that good shit, but them shits is trash. And last but not least, no disrespect to my boy Meek Mills, but those Puma Collide Court Disrupt Red Blast joints, those shits are trash. I wouldn't even play ball in them shits. Them shits is ugly. Them highlighted colors and shit with the red and the highlight of the yellow and shit with the black. Like, them shits is trash. So make sure that when y'all copping sneakers, y'all going for the hotness, the shit that is exclusive, the shit that goes well with outfits that you don't gotta have to struggle and buy an outfit for, because majority of them shits are trash. And this is the Sneaker Knocker, bringing you the top disgusting sneakers of my choices, in my opinion, of 2018. And I will be back with another video. But until then, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, comment down below. I appreciate everybody's feedback, and I will be getting a new camera soon. I just ordered it. I did some Black Friday shopping that Thursday instead of that Friday because I had to work. And, you know, I will be having that camera soon, and I will be having some newly released videos of me either doing it on foot or, you know, doing a sneaker revealing instead of unboxing, because I'm not going to be taking the time out to do the unboxing, because once I get that package, that shit getting open and I'm checking it out, I'm trying it on, making sure that shit fit, and I don't got time to hold that process off for a fucking video and unboxing. And, you know, before I get out of here, I'm just going to show you this nice little joint I caught from PacSun. I had to get this shit. This shit was like $60, and I had to get the buy one, get one half off price, and I had to get this. Like, I had to get this. And, you know, I've been a big fan on these denim jackets. Like, these denim, jean jacket, whatever you call them, the trucker joints. I had to get it. And with the half off, I got this joint. I had to get it. It goes well with my beef and broccolis and the colors I like to wear. It goes actually well with this flannel that I have on right now. And, you know, that's about it, you know. Until we meet again, I'm out. Peace.